There's a new TV program here at VOA that aims to connect with young people in Pakistan. The name Z360, the hosts Raza, Naqvi and Shonali Sen of the Urdu service, who provide viewers with a fast-paced, fun look at life in America, which is kind of like our show. On assignments, Vohra caught up with Raza to talk about what the program's all about and how he and Shonali connect with their viewers. Let's roll it.
Tell me a little bit about your show.
So our show is a half-hour weekly magazine show. We are on one of the largest cable channels there. It's definitely the largest entertainment channel in Pakistan. The idea is to show different parts of the U.S., different aspects of the U.S., and to show it in a fun and interesting, engaging way.
How did you come up with the title Z360?
Z360. So Z stands for Zindagi. Zindagi means life. And I'll be honest, when we were conceiving the show, we didn't have much of an idea of exactly how the show, what direction the show was going to go. So we picked the most general name we could find, Life 360. We're going to show you as much as we can about as many different things as we can as possible.
You guys have a lot of unique things. You know, I saw one about surfing. Step 1, step 2, you just have different ideas. Fashion. You made it like you're trying to search for an answer.
For the real fashionista.
How do you come up with these different concepts?
Well, I think one of the reasons is because we are broadcasting to Pakistan. Pakistan right now is one of the most dynamic television markets you have, I think, in the world. The media was recently liberalized there. There has been almost a gold rush into the media market there. To compete in that market, we had to really ensure that our viewers stay absolutely engaged in every second of this 30-minute program. And I think the best way that we found for us to do that is that the hosts really get involved and really interact with the environment. Guys, I have in my hands a gorgeous, gorgeous creature. This is an alligator.
Uh-oh, sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. Yeah.
Your show, the way you present it, comically, very entertaining. How do you think that can bridge the gap between the youngsters in Pakistan and US?
Well, look, the basic idea is that we make it personal, right? We get in there, we try to talk to the camera. This is something we talk about all the time in our shows, that we talk to the camera and we really try and engage the people who are watching it. And I think that's an aesthetic that a lot of young people, especially in Pakistan, that part of the world, are really beginning to engage with.
What's been the reaction so far in Pakistan?
Well, so far so good, especially for our target demographic, which is young female audiences. We've seen a very steady growth in our viewership. I was recently in Pakistan and I was able to talk to a lot of people on the ground there, and there was definitely an appreciation of being able to see America almost from, a personal perspective. It gets a little bit draggy.
I see the show's very labor intensive. Very. Every week a half-hour show, fast-paced. How are you guys doing it?
First of all, thanks for acknowledging and appreciating the hard work that we're putting in. It's hard. It's a lot to do. It's almost a 24/7 job. We are at it all the time. It's simultaneous. You're editing, you're shooting, and you're coming up with future story ideas at the exact same time. It's literally you're doing these 3 things at the same time.
You guys are so natural in front of the camera. You guys ran into the metro, came out, the bus. I was like, what if they have to do this again? Do you guys go off the cuff pretty much?
We do pretty much all impromptu stuff.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We have been, what we do is sort of block out our general scenes a little bit. But what we're saying, what we're doing, basically it's kind of all impromptu.
When you're on the streets, you can't help but thoda sa dance karne ka. Khair, humne kuch.
You've traveled a lot. You went to New Orleans, you went,
We've been to New Orleans, we've been to Houston, we've been to LA, we've been to New York a few times.
What's your favorite? What was your favorite?
My favorite was LA.
All right.
Hands down. It was first time I'd been to the West Coast for me. I got off at the airport, I saw the Californian sun, like everyone was beautiful.
Is that the one where you went surfing?
That is the one where I went surfing.
That looked painful.
It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. And funny thing about that shoot was we were about an hour and a half behind schedule when we were shooting that shoot. So that entire package was done in literally about half an hour. I was taught how to surf. I was thrown out in the sea and I was made to try and surf within the space of like half an hour. I don't recommend it, but we had to make something out of it.
It was well done. Love the sound effects too.
We try to throw in a little bit when we can.
Raza Naqvi co-hosts Z360, which is also Zindagi 360 with Shonali Sen, that airs in Pakistan weekly on Hum TV.